Hello to you and welcome to Adelante Chicago. I'm Lourdes Duarte. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bienvenidos. Well, back to school time can come with a lot of stress for parents. You know that. One of the worries is how to keep them safe throughout the school year. Chicago area mom is hoping, and CEO, by the way, is hoping to help with some tips for every parent. Tanya Haig is the co-founder of Parents Against Child Sexual Abuse and the Kids 2 movement, the founder of the Kids 2 movement. She's joining us now with 5 back-to-school safety tips. It is always so nice to talk to you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's nice to have you. I want to talk a little bit about how you even became involved in this idea of back-to-school safety and making sure that our kids are feeling secure or feeling good or feeling safe when they go back to school.
Yes, so most parents don't take a pause to think about the fact that kids spend more time at school than they do with us as parents. And yet a lot of data shows that there is violence that takes place at school settings. You think kids are mostly happy going to school. There is violence that takes place in the school environment, and we as parents are not always there to protect them. So we wanted to make sure that parents understood, what our kids are facing and some watch outs as we're heading full into the back to school season.
Yeah, I talk about a stressor. That is certainly one, to think that you leave your kid at school and that you think everything's going to be okay, and that's not always the case.
That's not always the case.
Okay, so you've come up with these 5 tips, which I think are phenomenal, and I want to go through each one of them point by point. The first one is online safety, which is we all post pictures of our kids online, I think sometimes, and we don't stop to think about what the outcome could be. So you say online safety for your kids while in school, understand the school's online tech usage as well. Talk a little bit more about that.
Well, we think about online safety, let's say in the summer, our kids maybe had a little bit more time on their hands. Now we're talking about it from a school perspective, and that online safety or some of those dangers from being online carry on at the school level. There are some national policies in place that make sure schools and districts are following them to keep online use in education safe. We know that iPads technology is central to education now. We can't get around it, but kids themselves can get savvy, work around how to access certain networks. So we want parents to be aware that pay attention to what's going on their school iPad, pay attention to the school's policies. If they've got any options for you to opt out your kids so they're not getting more exposed online, that's something to consider.
So the idea for a parent would be, if your child brings an iPad home, take a look at it, thumb through it, see the types of pages that they're looking at, that type of thing?
Yes, if they have access to YouTube, which in most districts they don't, but some do because they can access educational videos on there. Go through the browser history on YouTube. If they've got some kind of Gmail account, take a look and see who are they communicating with. What's going on with the history overall on Google.
Okay, second point, safety from predators. Keep tabs on who will be around your child, both in person and online. I believe there was just a case recently where somebody accused of sexual assault was actually working at a daycare, and we've seen those stories again and again, really.
So many headlines, Lourdes, about kids making friends through Roblox, social media like Snapchat and Instagram, where there seems to be some relationship building with a perfect stranger, if you think about it. And then somehow these online relationships and friendships translate to what we say offline dangers. That means some kid just got convinced to meet at a Starbucks with a complete stranger. You don't know who's hiding behind those screens. It could be an adult that's grooming a child. So we always say as parents, you always want to watch the kids that are around the circle. Same thing goes with the online friends. You can easily go through their iPads, talk to them, saying online friends don't make them real friends.
Okay. Third, don't overlook other potential adult predators lurking within the school or educational setting. Same thing. Right?
Tricky. This gets to be very real and very in person. So transitioning from online, let's talk about in person. So most of us don't want to think about our kids being harmed by other adults in a school setting, like a teacher or a staff member. But the data shows that 1 in 10 kids will be sexually abused by a staff or educator. Now, we love our teachers. I love our teachers. Our education loves our teachers. Sometimes there are bad apples because the data shows predators pursue environments where there are kids. It's not a surprise anymore. Unfortunately, we see a lot of that in the news. So pay attention to those dynamics with the teacher.
And the last one, I think I've got about 20 seconds left, child-on-child abuse. So these are friends of your child.
Yes, so there are the adults, the kids can do it to each other also, and that's something to be aware of. The data shows up to 40% of these instances, it's a kid on kid. So find out what's going on at school with other children too.
Okay, sounds good. Tanya Haig, we appreciate your time.
Thank
Thank you
you for
so
having
much.